Yep, so our new collection, the name of that collection is Welcome Home, fitting in the context of a Belgium exhibition. And this new collection is made with the collaboration of Maison Vervloet, which is also a Belgian brand. We used to work together for now about 5 years. The new collection we didn't want exactly to make it fit into the collection. It's a kind of a hazard that it does fit. It's few ideas that I had in my mind, and few of them I already told about those ideas to Isabelle Ambauger, which is the Maison Vervloet manager. And so it was the perfect time to do a collection with a few objects. The first one is a door handle, which is I should say the core business of Maison Vervloet. And then more and more we are doing some architectural accessories and home objects that could fit right after a door or on a door, like a doorbell. I think it was quite interesting to work on that object. What could happen when somebody is knocking on your door. So it's a kind of object they could also propose in their collection. So we did a new doorbell for them, and also we did umbrella support in the same mood of this Welcome Home collection. Yes, so regarding the doorbell, which is called a music box, it's an experience that I did in my own studio, in my own house in Brussels. My classic electronic doorbell was just out, and so I was playing with that kind of little music box, doing some old French song or some classic music, and I just took one screw and put it into my door, just to make, a test. And so people was just ringing and playing with that music in my door. So it's just so funny, and I ran and I opened that door and see people just like, okay, this is your doorbell. I just wanted to test it. So I met some new person, some new people that way, and then I last that test for months. Now I guess it's about 2 years. So now it's my own doorbell. And it's working in a low-tech way, because it's only mechanical, and the sound, if you take that music box just in the air, the sound is not very loud. But if you put it on another material, like the thickness of a wooden door, then the sounds try to start to propagating and to make a very nice music diffusing inside of the house. And so, I think it was different than the classic one. And the good point is that when you open the door, people are already smiling. So it's a good, it's a good point. And within that collection, Welcome Home, then I say, okay, I should. This idea is a good test, a good experience. Now I want to translate this into a real object with the context of Maison Vervloet, and so that's what we did. The new box and the doorbell. And so we start with this low technology, mechanical system to see how it goes. And I'm sure some people will play with that low technology, proximity and low technology. And then, of course, if it needs to be more loudly, we are working on a next step with an electronical ring, or I don't know, maybe some Wi-Fi or some we don't know yet, but and then this object, the music box, the doorbell, could come also as a table object. Just, if you'd like to put it on a wooden table and diffuse some music, it's a playing object. I'm a little bit playful, and I think, well, of course, objects have to be serious because they have a function. So first, you have to match with that function with no mistake on it. But then I don't feel like I need to be always serious. Then, okay, first the function, but then if there's a dot of humor or just a dot of emotion in the object, maybe it's a personal way to be also myself through the object. So I'm not looking for, but I can help it in a way. Well, as a product designer, industrial designers, of course, the first purpose should be object and function, how to to fit in that function in a good way. I think it's the useful, it's the first step, and then, well, in a way, I'd like to put some added value, of course, also in an object, in a personal way. And so if my object gets first the function, but then one dot of, I don't know if it's humor, I don't know if it's emotion, then it's maybe a bit of myself in it. And so I'm a bit playful in life, and I love to play with object and like everybody using objects. And one quality of object could be also emotion. And so now the context of this exhibition was also a little bit the surrealistic point of view of Belgium, but this was not my main action. I'm not, how could I explain this? And of course I feel Belgium, I feel European, but I'm not trying to put some Belgium accent into my object. It's just a personal way to do it. Well, regarding this Belgitude exhibition in Palazzolita, I think I feel comfortable to be in the team. It's a good, I think it's a good team. We are all different with different kind of work, different material, different collaboration, different typology of objects. So I like this kind of a mixitude. And this is one point that I do like with Belgium, and I guess it should be with the same for some other country, but Belgium is small, and so we are not so many designers, and there's not so many brands, but still we are not all working on the same field. I don't know how, but it's the way it is. So we are all very different, and everyone brings an added value, and I think it's a good context for this exhibition, I think. Well, this Palazzolita is just great. I met this place 3 years ago, and I remember I did it twice, because for the first visit I had, it was just for the building, just for every details and the ambience and just the spirit of this Barocco palazzo. And then the second visit was more for the exhibition, but still I have to catch my eyes and say, okay, look, the exhibition and not. So of course it's great to open that kind of historical building for exhibition. I don't know what is by the other weeks and the year time, is it closed or? I know that many places in Milano are just closed for public for the full years, and a lot of people love to visit Milan because they are able to visit many gardens, many architectural places. They are just great. And yesterday I visited with my wife and my son another house, Palazzo for Leonardo da Vinci, and this was just great to visit that place and to be in the garden with the sun and the spring and the new leaves. And so, yep, we are lucky to have those exhibitions in such a place.